Hi, Wayne. Wayne, when you take stock of the start of the season, 5 games in, probably one win, three draws, are you sort of disappointed really that you haven't been able to turn one of those draws into win? Do you feel you should have more points on the board?
Yeah, I think our performances are better than the points tally we've got. Very disappointed with the Peterborough game, the loss. For 90 minutes, we were in control really and didn't really threaten, and we lost the game after conceding two in injury time. The Middlesbrough game, thought we were a better team, should have won. Forest game, first half, by far the better team. Second half, they were better, so a draw was probably a fair result. So I think maybe we could have 3 or 4 points more, which I feel the performances deserve really.
And Wayne, you mentioned about the goals and the goals having to come from everywhere. And we saw Tom Lawrence starting out up front against Forest and registering a goal as well. Do you have to, players have to become adaptable given the situation that you find yourself in with Derby County, that players might have to be versatile and fulfilling various different roles?
Yeah, I think obviously Colin was injured and Sam Baldock was injured, so we had to adjust. We had no fit striker really for the game, Jack Stretton, but he had niggles as well, so he wasn't ready for 90 minutes. So we played really with Tom Lawrence and Ravel Morrison in three roles, and I thought he done really well, especially first half. Tom got a well-deserved goal. Yeah, they're players. Tom's a quality player who can play in various positions for us. So I'm sure throughout the season we will have to use that, and he will play in different positions for me.
And I suppose Wayne, Birmingham City in 8th place, a decent start to the season. But if you look at the games after Birmingham City, they're very difficult on paper. West Brom, Stoke, Sheffield United, Reading, Swansea. So, realistically, having the time to prepare for Birmingham City, is this one of a game that you really will have targeted to try and get the win?
Yeah, of course we want to win. I feel we're more than capable of winning the game. But I also feel in the other games you mentioned, we're more than capable of winning them games. I think um, the football we're playing, I think we're dominating games at times. So I'm sure the teams you mentioned there will be looking at us and feel a bit worried as well. So, but in the Championship, anything can happen. Every game is a tough game, and you win some, you lose some. It's a very demanding league, but we need to make sure that we win more than obviously we're losing.
And finally, for me, Wayne, just two quick questions on Cristiano. I suppose we saw with Man United a vast array of striking options that they have, and I suppose Cristiano, given his age, people will consider him a box-to-box striker now, a poacher as such. Can you see a role where Ronaldo and Cavani could possibly play in the same lineup for Man United, or are they very too much similar now at this stage of their careers for both of them to start up top?
I hope they do, because they're two very good strikers. I prefer to see them two up top, if I'm being honest, and have the energy in behind them. But I'm sure that will happen at times, and I'm sure it'll be one of them up top at times as well. So yeah, I'm sure Ollie will be looking at that. But I think if you play them two up top, then you're guaranteeing yourself goals.
And finally, Wayne, on just on Cristiano, you were one of the first people that came out that said that you couldn't see Cristiano going to Manchester City. Just wondering, had you any bit of inside knowledge knowing Cristiano throughout the years and the rivalries and going up against Manchester City throughout the years? But did he ever say to you that if he ever came back to Manchester, it'd be only the one club he'd be coming back to?
Yeah, I think Cristiano is a very proud person. And I think it's well known. His legacy at Manchester United is very good. And the first I actually heard of it was just before I'd done the press, when you asked me about him going to Manchester City, and I just couldn't see it happening. I just felt his relationship with the club, obviously with Sir Alex, and with the fans was too big. And I don't think even if that was the case and there was talks with Manchester City, I just feel that Manchester United would never let that happen.
Cheers, Wayne. Best of luck against Birmingham.
Thank you.